What's up, y'all? What's the movie? It's a movie. Y'all know what time it is, man. So we back. Yeah, we on this Injustice, man. So I guess we just gonna run it down. I guess just we was gonna take my whole journey. We ain't gonna talk about no fighting game. We ain't gonna talk about no shooting game. We just gonna talk about in general. Uh, crazy breakdown. We're gonna definitely do a part two to this, cause in the part three, whatever, probably part two. That should be it. But we're gonna do the first person shooters, all that. So yeah, first of all, man, I want to say thank you, man. If you're watching, like the video. Shit, you know what I'm saying? If you really like it, if you like the content for real, subscribe, cause this is what's coming. I got some videos that I'm probably just gonna put out. I don't know about with commentary. I'm probably gonna shorten them a lot, cause I got some clips of me getting bodied that I just went through. And I'll probably only save them because when I get bodied, I like to keep it and I study it and be like, oh, so cause one day I might want to play the character that bodied me, right? And I'm like, how did the guy do? What did he do? Whoever, right? So bam. So we got like 13 minutes, so we're gonna bust it down just like this, man. So age, I don't know. We gonna have to say like 6 or 7. Bam. My mom, she went and got me a goddamn Nintendo 64, man. But so my journey started on the Nintendo. That was my time right there. We had Let's Get Ready to Rumble. All that. Super Mario. It's crazy. I had a 64, but I didn't even know what Mario 64 was. Crazy. I missed that. So that's crazy. Oh man, we had some fighting game, man. If you guys know, it had this pink guy. He could like melt into the floor and teleport. He could do all that. But yeah, it was a fighting game. I don't remember nothing about that game. I tried to land it again, but yeah, I don't remember nothing about that game, man. But we started there, man. I remember I broke my mom. She spoiled me as a kid, so I had like I think I had 2 of them. So I think I broke my first one. Then my second one just got broken, by other kids, by kids that was younger than me, probably when I was about 7 or something, And yeah, we had yeah, that's all I remember. I just remember Ready to Rumble. I remember that boxing game, man. We used to play that a lot. And I said, and I'm not gonna say that fighting game that I just said, but we're gonna say that boxing game for sure. Bam. So that was my thing. My mama spoiled me. She I broke 2 of them or something like that. I broke 2 of my Nintendo 64. She bought me a third one. Third one just ended up getting broken. I actually did take care of it. Some other kids broke it. Right. They put like bacon in it. You know what I'm saying? Bacon, all type of breakfast things you eat for breakfast was all inside my game. It happened while I was at school, so that kind of makes you think like, it was younger kids for sure. So yeah, man, and then I guess we went straight to it was real brief, but then I played the PlayStation, the original PlayStation, man. I had that. Only thing I really remember is you guys could see what sometimes that I do when I put my name on there, so that you guys know who's making the movie. You understand? I put the Ape Escape. So bam, Ape Escape was like one of my first, like, I won't say favorite, but it was a game that I played a lot. And besides that, I don't remember much, man. We had a lot of demos. Like we really had like a CD disc. You could buy the CD disc with a bunch of demos on it. So this is old. This is old. So like, yeah. So we could play like Papa the Rapper and stuff like that. Man, y'all know Spyro. All the original PlayStation things. Bam. So then we had that briefly. I don't even remember really playing it that much. Then actually, yeah, when we actually ended up getting more kids in the house, and we didn't have a game. When did we next have a game? We had a game. I want to say 4th, 5th grade. I think we got another. That's when we got the PS2. So I was about 10 years old. Bam, we got the PS2. I remember my first game was Dragon Ball Z Budokai, the original Budokai. We used to play the story. Yeah, all that. So it had Dabru, Zarbon. I remember characters like that. Guest characters, Raditz, Nappa, all of them. Just the original Dragon Ball Z, cast for real. How far? Oh yeah, but it only went to Cell Saga, so it didn't go no pad. It went Saiyan Saga, or Frieza, and then Cell. Yeah, bam. That was it. Remember those. In the original DBZ, I've been playing that a lot. I was trash because I was young. Bam. That's when I first came. I believe that's when I first came across. We used to play some other games, man. I want to think the game was Max Payne, but I don't want to say that. I believe we had the original, the original NBA Street or something like that. I want to say something like, yeah, might have been the original NBA Street. So we had that, as well. If y'all remember that game, it's old. The original NBA Street, so I started playing that. So, and you know, I'm gonna go real quick back. Like my main reason for breaking my games was just like me being, you know, raging and stuff. You know, as a kid, and just quitting. And, you know, I guess that breeds competitiveness. You know, when you are a kid, when you do see a kid that's like that, but you know, just gotta know how to control themselves. Yeah, so then we yeah, we had the PS2. I said, bam, that's when I first came across Jak and Daxter, the original first one, Jak and Daxter. You know, still to this day legendary. I beat it like probably less than 5 years ago. I played it all over again and beat it. Yeah, so that's my game. But we remember playing it. We didn't get no type of far in that or nothing. Wasn't good at it, but I loved the game. I liked the game and everything. It was fire. I mean, we didn't even have a memory card, so it's like however far you got, that was it. However far you got in the game, that was it, man. You ain't no going back. You gotta eat, mama. Turn the game off. Time to come eat. You gotta, yeah, and yeah, wasn't no leaving the game on. Not in the house I grew up in, so you know you can't not listen. So yeah, so we gotta turn the game off and be like, all right, man, try again next time, right? See how far I get next time. It's tough out here. So bam, you know, I didn't complain though, but yeah, those are for sure my first games. Then you know, I remember bam, we moved again. What I think, yeah, because that PS2 broke when a bunch more kids moved in with me. You know, the game ended up getting broken. So bam, some years later, move again. We had bam, my mom comes up on another PlayStation 2, and that's when we play games like Onimusha. I don't know if y'all know about Onimusha. That game's called Onimusha. I don't know how you say it. It was like a little samurai game that you run around, bam, be killing people. Kind of reminded me of Devil May Cry, just like samurai, right? Okay, bam. One of my favorite games at the time was ATV Off-Road Fury. That was a game I played like all the time. That was my stuff. That was my stuff, man. So yeah, that was my game for sure. You know about preloading, you know about everything, the tricks. You could dang near kick people off and stuff on accident. Like you can find little ways, do little tricks where they kick off the bike and you can kick people. You know, and the mechanics in that game was real nice, you know, for the time. It had me hype, it had me playing it all the time. I played it more than any other game. And I don't even really remember the games that we had at that time. But bam, then Christmas comes along. Don't know what year. This is when this system was already old. You know, it was still prevalent, but it was, you know, years already, they've been out. Yeah, so my mom actually, man, my biological mom, she took a crazy trip and came to where I lived. I stayed in the west side. I was staying in the west side of my city, you know. So she came. I think she stayed way north, far north. So she came all the way out, and you know, at the time, like if you weren't driving, like it wasn't that easy to get out there. Like if you ask me, like if I'm not driving out there right now, it's gonna be hard to get out there, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be crazy. So bam, she bought me my first GameCube ever. I got the GameCube, silver one. I'll never forget it. I took care of it like it was my child, and I was a child at the time. Like, you know, so I used to clean it once a week. I used to do extras. So I used to do all that, man. But yeah, you know, and just in time, I don't remember what I think I had like NFL 2K3 or something. I think that's what I had. I know for sure that's what I had. I ain't no cap. That's the game I had. I don't know what else I had. Wasn't nothing crazy, but you know, in time I wasn't playing when I had that system. So at that time I took care of it. And I went to go get games. You know, I went to go get games. You know, you gotta have Super Smash Brothers. You know, Melee at the time, Super Smash Brothers Melee at the time. I had, you know, man, hit the like button if you know about any of these games I've been speaking on. Off top, sub if you know about any of these games. Like, so like I said, Super Smash Brothers, most likely most people know about that. But I had 007 Nightfire.
won't hurt any less tomorrow. Neither man nor God can stop me. Tremble at the might of Darkseid. I ain't cutting you any slack.
Darkseid.